came here in 1976, 36 years ago. It was a small, intimate building with a student body of 140 and a teaching staff of 14. The students were all girls, aged between 16 and 18, and they were either doing a post-intermediate certificate course or their leaving cert. Whitehall House, as it was called then, was the only sole senior cycle school in Dublin, and all the students had already done their intermediate certificate in either Margaret Aylward, which was the Holy Faith School in Lark Hill, or the vocational schools in Parnell Square and Marino. Prior to this, the VCs were not allowed to teach leaving certificates, so these were revolutionary times. The students worked very hard, the secretarial students having to complete homework assignments throughout Christmas and Easter vacation periods. Once I took a group to Paris. They brought their portable typewriters with them, and they had their homework assignments completed before we left Paris for Dublin. Each decade brought new changes to the school. The foundation for the development of the PLCs had been laid in the 1970s, and the 1980s was to see these flourish. We introduced here in Whitehall VTOS programs, which allowed those students who were social welfare recipients to retain their benefits while completing full-time courses here in the college. Now the profile of the students changed. We had boys as well as girls, we had men as well as women, and the age profile obviously had become a little bit older. In the 70s we had laid the foundation for our PLC courses, and the 80s was to see many of these courses introduced. As our PLC and secretarial students expanded, our business and social care departments came up with innovative courses which started here in that period. This allowed and still allows a transition between college and work. The 80s also saw the introduction, and indeed the 90s, the introduction of the FIT initiative, and IT courses flourished here in the college as well. Many of these courses were industry specific, particularly courses like Cisco and Microsoft. The 2000s was to see the introduction of our ESOL courses, English Speakers of Other Languages, and this has resulted in over 50 nationalities here in the college today. Over the years, the demographic profile changed considerably. I've mentioned the age profile already, and in the 70s, the students who came here came from a 3-mile radius. Today, our catchment area stretches to 30 miles here in Ireland, and obviously our foreign students are coming from much further afield, Europe, Asia, and Africa. The students today have a wider educational background. And while the students who came here in the 70s were girls, single and living at home, today our mixed student body, we still have 17, 18-year-olds, but we have many who are older, and instead of a 3-mile radius come from further apart. When I came to Whitehall first, I was teaching English and Geography at Leaving Cert level, and O-level English as well. Then as the PLC sector expanded, I was teaching media analysis, print journalism and tourism. And today, in the 2000s, I'm concentrating on customer services, communications and English language to our ESOL language courses. Whitehall College, Whitehall College of Further Education as it's known today, was and is a terrific place for students, and was and is a terrific place for teachers. Thank you.